Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. Hey, you already know I got some good videos for y'all, man. So if you rocking with your boy, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, all that good shit, and share the content. You know what to do, man. You know, it's free to do so. So, you know, it's just been my pleasure to bring you guys a lot of these Diddy videos. I'm going to be dropping a lot of Diddy videos, you know, between today and tomorrow, and other videos as well. Because this time, you know, his daughters have really messed up in a big way. You know, we're gonna make this reaction to Diddy's two daughters' footage leaks, and Diddy is fuming, right? And before we get into that video of what I mean by Diddy's daughter's footage leaks and now he's fuming, hey, like I said, take the time to like the channel, you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, you know, follow the channel, man. Man, I need 200 comments on this, and I want you guys to let me know, do you think this will affect Diddy? Well, as you know, Diddy's two daughters were at an amusement park, and they were kind of kicked off of a ride. You dig what I'm saying? So it ain't the fact that they got kicked off of a ride, but you have to understand, with Diddy going through what he's going through, everything counts. Even his children need to be seen in a higher light, because that is who's here to represent him. You know, believe it or not, when they were sitting in court, one good way that the prosecution pulled on the heartstrings of the jurors and the judge was by telling them, you know, these are Kim Porter's daughters. You know, they're already left without a mother. You know, they're already left without a mother because P. Diddy, you know, deleted their mom and made it look like it was pneumonia and got his kids brainwashed and joining freak parties and all this shit. And so, man, these kids need counseling. So they already been pulling on their heartstrings. And so now everything's about Diddy. Everything that his children do will affect him. So now when his children go in to go make a victim impact statement tomorrow, because I'm gonna tell you, Diddy ain't getting no sleep tonight, man. And also I want y'all to leave in the comments, man. I want you to leave in the comments, how many hours of sleep do you think Diddy is gonna get tonight before he gets sentenced tomorrow for the rest of his life? Because, man, that 11-year minimum, 90% of that's at least 10 years, Jack. That's going to take him into his 60s. He'll be over with. But the judge could double up. But like I said, man, when you're fighting a case, you want the people around you that are closest to you to be on their best behavior. You want them to be doing everything to represent you and who you are, right? To try to get you up out of this case. So let me just show y'all a little bit of content right now.
Those articles came out talking about how he was really upset with his children, that they need to get it together, that it's more so about pushing the PR campaign of releasing him, because now there is a video of his daughters basically being kicked off the ride. People were saying, you know, oh, happy that they were kicked off, kind of cheering. Because clearly they too were bothered by, you know, the daughter's antics and basically what they were doing, refusing to put their phones away when they were told 3 times, thus leaving them to be kicked off the ride, delaying the ride for the other passengers. And so somebody was secretly filming this. I would imagine somebody in the crowd spotted them, realized they were P. Diddy's daughters and that his name's in jail right now, and therefore sold that video to the press. The press have caught this video, they've released it. And basically this whole situation with the daughters is being dragged out longer than I thought, because it's still in the papers, it's still in the press online. And this is what Diddy was talking about when those articles came out, where he was basically upset with his children, basically saying that they need to be more on track, that they need to be more on code, they need to be defending me, and talking about me, I, self. So everything that is going on right now with his daughters, let alone the sons and the lawsuits that they're facing, is pissing him off in the jail, because he wants them to be on Instagram posting pictures of Diddy, of him as a father, group photos, more statements, and, you know, videos with the baby.
Now, let me give you guys some game. And they're absolutely correct. You know, with Diddy going through this stuff, he wants to be painted as a good person. The last thing he needs is his kids acting a damn ass and getting kicked off of rides in public and then catching the attitude, because what does that do? That reflects upon Diddy as being a bad father. The best thing that his kids could be doing is right now is showing, like, say, like being on social media, showing pictures of them as a kid, showing pictures of him as a loving father, showing pictures of him, with boys, with his own boys, doing nice things with boys. They need to show him doing philanthropist stuff, like giving things away, doing things in the community. He wants to be painted as a very good person and that he does good things. Now, do we all have a past? Of course we have, but unfortunately, everybody's not Diddy about to get sentenced for their past. So I understand this is why Diddy is so upset, because what they're doing is affecting his case. And even like Justin Combs out there, right? No, King Combs. You're out there doing push-ups in the street. Bro, that make you look like a fool, bro. Like, that makes it look like you don't even care about the kids, because it's a fine line that Diddy's walking, because you still got these kids. What about the children? What about Allie Carter? What about all these kids who have been touched and diddled and who have had ketamine in their system and Diddy's DNA sitting down at the doctor's office, and he is getting sued civilly, and you will never know how much that they got, because there is a gag order, and when you sue somebody civilly, once you get your money, it's always going to say for an undisclosed amount. You dig what I'm saying? So Diddy needs to be getting painted as a saint right now. Let me give you a little bit more of the video, guys. Come on.
Just did that whole MDC, photo shoot together. I don't believe that the twin daughters were even there. That was like a week ago with Janice.
And they weren't even there. They should have been there.
Diddy is orchestrating, and his lawyers are orchestrating this family kind of momentum. It definitely worked on the jurors with his daughters coming in, and even the lawyer there, Mark Agnifilo, was saying, pointing to his daughters, look at them, they don't have their mother. Kim Porter, don't rob them of their father. That's what he said. I heard it and saw it for myself with my own eyes, and the jurors obviously fell for that kind of weak narrative, and clearly this is what Diddy wants to push. So he's really upset with this. I can imagine that he is fuming with his daughters that this has come out, that any way that his children are going to slip up, the media are going to be waiting to extrapolate it, and the more that they extrapolate it, the more it's going to be.
And that's true, guys. The more that Diddy's kids mess up, Diddy's kids are a reflection of him. So right now they need to be on their best behavior. They ought not to be they ought not to be wearing short skirts. They ought to not to even be damn near wearing no makeup or jewelry. They need to be walking around here looking like some damn converted nuns from the Catholic Church. And that, because it would make it look like Diddy was the one that put it in their head to make them be, to be groomed this way, to grow up this way, to be a good to be a good person. And for his daughters not showing up for that photo op, man, that was really a bad look, because the things that Diddy is setting up, he's trying to pull those strings from inside, but his kids got to cooperate. See, but that's how much kids really care about their parents, y'all. But hey, I ain't want to keep y'all too long, man. We got more videos to come, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and like the comment. And let me I need 200 comments on this video, and let me know, do you think that Diddy's daughter's actions will be a contributing factor for him getting more time in prison tomorrow? But other than that, stay blessed, never stress, make sure you're getting plenty of rest, and stay the fuck out of trouble.